There's round one of the debates.
I didn't get to watch it 'cause I was at work.
Okay.
But like I watched like just the snippets, the memes.
Okay. Called the aftermath of what the internet's doing.
Of what happened. So like the key points that I guess everybody caught or took from it. Like as far as just like
everyone that the more like salacious parts of the debate.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Nah, but like
more just like the highlights. I don't know.
Highlights.
And I'm saying highlights because nothing from that debate and how the internet works, it's not ever gonna be the positive of what they say up there. It's always gonna be what's negative, and people are just gonna take that and just run with it. And people like bitching at the end of the day. People love to complain. You can't take it out of people. It's just who people are now. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So no one's gonna take that debate and be like,
love bitching.
Yeah. No one's gonna take the debate and be like, hey, yo, here's a real constructive side. Everything that is bad from that debate is gonna come to the surface.
Of course.
It's gonna keep being repeated, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, do you really think they said anything positive? I mean, Did you catch anything positive from it?
No. Dude, I could not watch. Dude, no.
A lot of people were like posting on it, just like disgusting, childish.
No, that was like the most childish shit I've ever seen in my life. Childish.
Dude, would you shut up? Like,
yeah, they were just going.
Yo, the clown part killed me.
They were just getting like disrespectful as hell. Like no one has class, and you expect I don't expect politicians to have class.
But like you're like, you really want us?
But
you want me to pick you as my leader?
Yeah,
That's what you're reaching for.
Exactly. You're taking the low road. You're not taking the high road. In the situation.
I kind of feel like that was inevitable with Trump, though.
It's hard to do that. Even the moderator was having such a hard time
with Trump.
Yeah,
I figured.
And it's bad. It's crazy.
I figured.
So what quote unquote highlights did you?
Like the one that like popped out the most obviously was where the moderator's asking him, would you condemn white supremacy?
Oh, okay. And that was wild.
Yeah, bro. Like that's like people literally like don't like that's a smack to the face. Everybody's like, oh yeah, like he's kind of racist, but like he's a businessman. Like, yo, what? Like, yo, that's the craziest part about it is like I've heard people say before like they'll take business even if it's racist. I'm like, what? I don't care. Like I'm an integrity type of boy. Like I don't
right.
Like it's all about respect and love over here. Like don't, especially if it's a business.
Right.
Like if this wasn't a business, if this was just like the hood in the street, or like this is we were just in a lawless wasteland. Cool. You want to be racist? Cool.
Yeah.
But like that comes with a price.
Of course.
So. That to me, that like what he said with the whole like with the Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
Well, he never like. All right. So with the whole,
right. What? Say it.
Well, he said, would you what the fuck? What were you saying about Trump?
About the Proud Boys?
Not the Proud Boys. Before that.
What?
Oh, so the denouncing racism.
Yeah,
or white supremacy.
Yeah, white supremacy.
There you go. So the denouncing white supremacist, he did say, sure, he said yes. On the stage. He did say it. He said, yes, I will denounce white supremacists. But following that,
he said,
is where he said, Proud Boys stand by, which is wild. That's the part where it's just like, dude, what the fuck is happening right now?
That's an oxymoron. You just contradicted yourself.
Yeah.
He's an oxymoron, and I...
I actually had to do a little bit of research on what the fuck Proud Boys was.
It's supposedly like what I've heard from my coworker is it's like a far right, yeah, like Nazi like Nazi group.
Kind of formed in 2016. Very recent, for about 4 years ago. I researched it. Yeah,
I guess so. It's like niggas is forming like it's like the LA revolts, like like niggas is forming gangs and shit.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I know. And but like I actually like someone actually told me two sides of the story. They said that I had someone tell me that the founder of the Proud Boys was actually racist, but the rest of the members weren't. Like I heard like they kind of like pushed him out, but I don't know. That might just be like an older thing. Who knows? But like shortly after the election, I mean the debate, the whole debate, there was a video trending on TikTok pertaining to the debate where it was just like this I guess he was a Proud Boy.
Okay.
And he hopped on TikTok and then he was just saying, you know, like we all know what it's gonna come down to. We all know it's gonna come down to two candidates, and we know who those are. And you know, like he's like, oh, you know, we all know that Trump's gonna win. You know, Trump 2020. And then he's just saying like, but when that happens, we know all the Black Lives Matter movement followers, and he named somebody else. I forgot who. He's just like they're gonna be so upset they're gonna come looking for war.
Okay.
And he's like, but we're gonna be ready for that. And then he's like, but know this. He's like, if Joe Biden wins, he's like, we're gonna come down deep and heavy. And I'm like, I'm just like, yo, like,
yeah, it's pretty fucked up out there.
I'm like, but the crazy part is like, I feel like not too many people take that seriously, but I'm like,
you definitely should.
I don't play with that. Yeah, like I don't play with that.
Why? Like, do you know why they won't take it serious?
They're scared.
Okay.
I feel like people like block things out because they're scared.
Okay.
You know, like you don't want to know the truth. You know, it's too much sometimes.
Makes sense.
Some people, yeah, like they're just not ready, mentally able, or mature enough to take certain things in.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people like that.
Yeah. Of course.
So that's kind of where like that's
Did you see any parts where they were talking about going and to the actual polling spots? So there are certain places where they will allow you to go to a polling place in person and go vote. And Trump was basically, I definitely forgot what he was saying, but he was basically trying to force people to go to those or Republicans or his supporters to go to those polling places and kind of stop people from voting if they are showing that they're voting for Biden.
Okay.
Which is crazy. It's basically an assault.
Yeah.
So that he's like, antagonize them, go trash, do whatever you need to do, stop them from voting.
Right.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Do you actually? I won't ask that because that's personal. But how would you feel if you were trying to go to a polling place and there was, let's say, some Republicans and they were trying to stop you from voting?
How would they stop me? Right. Especially me. Like, how you gonna stop me, big fella? Like, especially some old ass. Yo, I would literally.
I've been seeing some crazy.
I be whooping some old nigga ass. Like, yo, when you just saw me in a park, I was just beating a bunch of old men in suits, just like on some Bruce Leroy shit.
There's a clip surfacing in Canada where they. There's a dude down there. He was just playing the Nipsey Hussle track "Fuck Donald Trump."
Yeah.
And some white dude said turn it off. He wouldn't turn it off, and he just slapped the living shit out of him, and he dropped to the floor.
Oh no, we're fighting.
It's crazy. It's crazy out there.
I would have hit him before he even said, like, he would have came up to me and got that close. I saw like the thumbnail and Bo was like in his mitt.
Yeah.
Like if you were in my mitt, you said turn that off. I'm hitting you.
Of course.
I'm like, bro, get off me. Like, get the fuck off me, bro.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for that shit. No, it's getting crazy out there. A lot of the Trump supporters are
bold,
like, very aggressive.
But to me, the whole Trump thing is just a disguise.
The real problem is that Trump is he's encouraging it.
I know.
He's saying, "Hey, do what you got to do," which is wild.
Like survive. We just gotta keep the country running
and vote me.
Yeah,
basically.
Yo, real talk.
It's pretty fucking wild out there.
That's why it's like, I mean, like a lot, but it's crazy. A lot of people are predicting Trump to be.
You know what the fucked up thing is?
It's gonna win.
Huh?
Everybody thinks Trump's gonna win.
I wouldn't even doubt that.
And it's like, yo, it's so crazy. It's like, yo, y'all really don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, it's not that no one gives a fuck, but I don't believe under.
If nobody, I'm not even trying to like.
Under the presidency of Trump, I honest to God don't think that this election is gonna come out fair because you're doing all the mail-in ballots, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while. You're not gonna get the results like we used to on election day. It's going to take a couple days, weeks, maybe even months. Yeah. And Trump's still going to, well, he would still be in office still,
I was saying
regardless.
It's
but
inauguration.
Exactly. But hey, could you imagine, hypothetically, Joe Biden wins inauguration day comes, and you know how it was just so stiff and like there's tension in the air when Obama was shaking his hand and welcoming him into the White House. Did you watch that?
No. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
So stiff. It was just like the weirdest thing to watch. It was like it looked like Obama knew that he was handing it off to fucking one of the worst people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, to this day, people want Obama back in office.
Yeah, but, legally we can't do that.
Yo, chill, bro. I'll take Obeezy.
Obama for the streets?
I'll take Obeezy to the grave as my leader.
I didn't mind Obama, I'm not gonna lie.
Because the thing was, he knew how to comfort. You have to give
context, though, because, dude,
he knew how to comfort he knew how to comfort people. He could talk.
How old were we when Obama won his first election as president?
We were like 13.
No, I wouldn't say that. We were in middle school.
Like 13, bro.
Yeah,
13,
okay.
12.
Yeah, so we were in middle school. He served 2 terms, and now Trump is the next guy.
Oh, man.
So he's realistically the third president that I'm even exposed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
didn't really get a good feel of Bush.
I just didn't know politics then. I was fucking 5 or 6. All I know from Bush is the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's all only we can tag both to. You're guilty by association.
Yeah, and he was a strong military guy.
Small Dick Cheney.
Yeah, so it's just I don't know. I've only experienced a little bit of Bush and
whoa, bro.
Pause. A little bit of Bush and
you a wild boy.
two terms of Obama. And I hate to say it, but I would have to predict that we're gonna have 2 terms of Trump. There's just the same way that the Republicans couldn't stop 2 terms of Obama is exactly what we're gonna get back. We can't stop the 2 terms of Trump.
Nah, but it's crazy. A lot of people are saying, are pushing now that there's just a feeling that this is gonna be the last election ever. Just go straight communism.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Trump stays up there, sells out to Putin.
Honestly, I'm not gonna doubt.
Next, Putin is toting it.
I'm not gonna doubt that, but because Trump has just been.
Because think about it, he's a businessman. He's gonna turn this whole joint into minimum wage. Everybody getting minimum wage. You're fired. You're going to another island.
Yeah,
he's kicking niggas out.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to that. But I just so for the second debate, I really hope that the moderator can fucking take control, because dude, the way Trump was just rolling over Biden, and the moderator was fucking insane, disrespectful as fuck, insane. I'm like, dude. I'm like, are you really talking over him? He's addressed it several times. Your campaign has agreed, and yourself have agreed to not speak during his 2 minutes to speak.
Yeah.
And he's just in there nonstop, putting his 2 cents in there at every little thing Joe Biden says, not even giving him a fighting chance. He's
a clown.
It's crazy. I've never seen some shit like that. It's usually always a cordial, from my experience. Who was going against Obama? Was it Kennedy or no? It wasn't Kennedy. It started with K, didn't it?
It was M with an M. Mitt Romney.
Exactly.
Mitt Romney.
Even that debate
was chilling. It was
it wasn't.
They was throwing jabs, but it was slick jabs, classy jabs.
There were politicians jabs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Trump is
just
just
could
straight
have
up
handled the money better, but
Trump straight up is just Trump is straight up just saying, hey, what he's saying is a lie.
Right, cap.
He's he's lying. These numbers are false.
Yo, Bo was painted up too. It was funny as shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, but there's certain situations up there where Trump really had Biden, or the taxes came up. Where
so how did he have Biden?
He had him in a situation where Biden didn't really have anything to say or fend for himself.
He couldn't
he did have him in certain arguments when it came when they brought up Trump's taxes.
Yeah,
and they were just
that's another part that I actually saw.
Yeah, so when they saw
it shows your taxes,
and then they revealed. And they're like, Trump, how much did you pay in taxes? He's out here saying millions and millions and millions, right? They call him out on that. They're like, it's not millions. We got a report on your taxes where you pay, what was it, $750 for taxes, And Trump just basically was like, well, that was under your administration that I could pull those loopholes, basically. What do you say to that?
Yeah.
You're in office, and you made that possible for Trump, and he calls you out, well, this is under your administration. That wouldn't happen under my administration, basically.
Yeah.
Boom, right there. What do you have to say, Biden? It's not looking good for him. It's just really not looking good for him.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I honestly, like, if we had to, like, put out some predictions, I hate to say it, but it looks like we're going to get a second term. And that's off the first debate. I don't remember how many more debates they're going to have.
There's 2 more.
2 more debates.
I see now. I want to tune in for these now.
Yeah, but dude, if they don't have control.
But I heard like Trump wild out and like mentioned Joe Biden's son.
Yep. He said he had a cocaine addiction. He was discharged from the military.
But who the fuck is Trump to say anything? But his parents were in the Klan.
Well, like
both of your parents were in the Klan. Like there's pictures of you with your mom and dad in robes.
You know what? It was really sad to actually watch Joe Biden try to fight for his son up there, because you could hear the emotion in his voice.
He was choking.
He was choking.
Choked up.
He was like, he felt soft. You can hear the shaking in his voice when he had to respond to that. Because like, you don't bash someone. Let's say if you had a family member that was dealing with addiction, right?
Yeah.
You don't bash someone like that. So that's a very low level. That's hanging fruit right there for Trump to just go do that.
It's a low blow.
It's a crazy low blow. But I hate. You know what really sucks is that for Trump.
Didn't he say something about Russians too?
He did. Yeah. He said something about how his son gained a lot of money from the Russian government or something like that. And they were basically like, he was just like, where's all that money at? And Biden is just like saying, oh, that didn't happen. That's not true. This and that. But I actually don't know if it's true or not.
That's wild.
Yeah. But Trump is no one to be like, oh, Russians, you got this from the Russians. Like
they buddy. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just wild, but I hate to say it, but it seems like Biden's just gonna have to, if he really wants to win this, he's gonna have to really swing hard with those low blows against Trump. That's just how it's working right now. If you want to take votes from Trump, you're going to have to just take those low blows. I hate to say it. It's not classy. It's not respectable. But if this is a glimpse of what we're about to get for these debates, Biden, you have to fucking look like you're fighting up there for your life.
Yeah.
It's the sad truth. That's where America is today. And that's why I'm going to Canada.
I dig that. Okay.
Yeah. I just ranted. I'm sorry.
I mean, sadly, you're not the first person to say that. Because like you're actually the only first. You're like the first. They're the second person to say like today. Like I haven't had anybody tell me, oh yeah, like Bo's winning for sure. Like nobody said that. You're the second person to say it though.
Say what?
That Trump's winning for sure.
I'm not saying he's winning for sure. I'm just saying it's not looking good for Biden at all.
Okay.
Like right now, it doesn't seem like he's doing good at all.
You just said we're in for a second term.
I said what I said.
Right. I'm like, run that back. Play the clip.
Play the clip. Show them the clip. That's what they need to do.
I want
up
it in
there.
slow mo.
That's what they need to do at the debates. Play the clip. How'd you feel about Trump? Or I guess you don't really have an emotion towards it, or I definitely don't. But Trump getting COVID.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like God. It's like God works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. Probably not.
I think it's a ruse.
And it's crazy because like Joe Biden said he wishes him recovery, and then I guess he deleted some. No,
you know what's fucked up is Biden goes up on stage and he's like, hey, like it seems like he's just ready for like positivity and to give his side of what his plan is to be like if he takes office and his stance on certain situations. And Trump is just like, yo, fuck all that. I'm coming for your life, bro. Like that's how it feels. It's real fucking dirty up there. Trump doesn't play nice.
I think
that's for damn sure.
I think Joe Biden's just kind of like trying to like fit in the Obama playbook, but he just don't got the charisma.
He needs Obama.
He don't got for real. He should just like. Can you? As I say, when it comes to presidents, are you not allowed to be a running mate when you're already a president?
Actually, don't. I don't remember actually.
Oh.
I looked that up before. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Female Obama. I heard she gets a lot of hate too, though. Kamala Harris. I heard she's.
Well, you know what the hate comes from
What?
is the fact that they have an actual career in politics. And when you have a career in politics and you sign off on bills, there's good and there's bad that you sign off on.
Yeah.
With Trump, he's not a politician. The only thing he has backing him is, oh, I'm a business guy. I'm a good business guy at that. I'm rich. Look at that. He has nothing he's been signing off on except for the past 4 years saying that, hey, like I'm passing this bill or
Right.
I'm denying this bill.
Okay.